How do you deal with infertility in marriage? Now sit back, grab a cup of coffee. Let's discuss as usual. When couples marry, they are faced with so many challenges. One very major challenge in marriages is when a marriage is not fruitful. How do you cope with it? First of all, children are not things human beings are capable of making happen. We cannot produce children on our own by ourselves when we want. These are driven by forces beyond our ability. So when you're dealing with infertility in marriage, always have this in mind. And note that couples are expected to be in unity at all times. Don't you ever make your problem or challenge in marriage be a one-way thing. Or even you're in the midst of people that feel your partner is a cause of if your marriage, you're not being able to have children. Please always be in the defense and speak in one voice with your partner. That is one major breakthrough when you are able to come together and speak in one voice. Pressure will come, especially in our African settings where our mother-in-laws are and our in-laws are going to pressure us. Your mother-in-law wants to be a grandmother, wants to see her grandmother before she passes. There's always a lot of pressure. But the first step to it is speak in one voice. Do not allow third parties into, okay, let me rephrase, negative emotion, people with interest, third parties, into your challenge in your marriage. You'll need third parties though, because you need the doctors. But the third parties that I'm talking about are these parties who have interest, who are emotional. For instance, your mother, that your father, that will not see things discreetly, that wants to blame your other partner for the challenges you people are facing. These days, you rarely see people stay without children because sciences have brought various ways and techniques, how methods, how we can deal with these things and overcome infertility in marriage. But the problem is, are you ready to embrace it? Are you ready to submit yourself with your life, with your wife for medical scrutiny? Are you even aware that sometimes even you, the man, can be the problem? That infections that you would have had, not knowing or not treated properly, can be the cause of your infertility, of the infertility in the family. Are you even aware that sometimes you could even be born with defects in your scrotum? You, that wife, are you aware that you can be married and then have a defect in your womb? You're born with defects. I have seen a couple who married for 11 years without children. This woman was married a virgin. Yes, I can categorically tell you that. A virgin. The husband, a medical doctor, got her, married her as a virgin. Yet they stayed for 11 years. Medical doctor, a fit man, married her wife for 11 years and they didn't have children. But today they are blessed with beautiful children. Why? Because in spite of all the pressure, they went together. The first, they were together, loving each other. They didn't allow the pressure to have overwhelmed them, especially their sexual life, their sex life. When you see sex as a means of children, when the children are not coming, you're tired. Sex is spiritual. It brings this kind of affection and connection between you and your wife. So when you allow that sexual life to go, that marriage is at the verge of crashing. What about adoption? Have you not heard of recently? I heard of a biological son of one of these American superstars. I don't want to mention names. Unaliving the parents. It's not a guarantee that the child must be your biological child. There are 1,001 children out there who are looking for who to show them love, mother and father them. Good children. Have you tried? Adopt and keep trying. What about surrogacy? Some of you, your sperms are not active again. You cannot know it because you have refused to accept to follow your wife, your partner, to speak together and go to the hospital jointly. No, you feel you are fine because one girl there, Ron's girl, has brought one fatherless child and heaped on your head and told you are the father. You now collect the child and feel your wife is a problem. When a couple are not together, that marriage, a lot of things go wrong. They may be living together, but are not living together. When you have a collective problem, you come together and address it collectively without blaming each other. And you find solution together, openly. And even if the reason or the cause of the problem is from either of you, you look for solution. There are solutions here and there. Solutions are not pressure yourselves. And most importantly, any outside, any extended family member who you feel would pressure either of your partners, please keep that person far away from your home as possible to be able to maintain your mental health. Because it's only when your mental health are in order, that is where you'll be able to think and act rightly. Thank you and God bless. Please, if this video means anything to you, click that follow button, share, give us your comments, let us know your input, let us know whatever challenges you're passing, and we'll address it accordingly. Thank you.